What's going on, guys? Sorry for the delay of this channel show today. I got sidetracked and I completely apologize. We are in the middle of doing a remodel and I had some things going on this morning that I had to move the stream back. And the 1:30 show was supposed to happen and I got tied up with trying to hang a couple of doors with my father-in-law. And now that I tried to start at 2 o'clock, had some technical difficulties. Just that's just the struggles with technologies these days. So, but the good news is I'm here, you're here, and we're going to talk today about Mounjaro. We're going to talk about side effects. We're going to talk about the idea is, or rather, if taking Mounjaro is worth it. When you have these horrible, horrible side effects, is it something that we necessarily should look into continuously taking these GLP-1s like Mounjaro or Ozempic or Wegovy, any of these? So I used to take the dulaglutide, I used to take the Victoza, but fortunately I am on Mounjaro and it is still doing really, really good stuff for me. So, but today I'm excited because at the end of the show, I'm going to be showcasing a new product that I just got today in the mail. Haven't even had a chance to check it out and try it. But I am curious to see how this works when it comes to dry mouth, which is a side effect that we're going to talk about in this stream today. So with that said, as always, if you are streaming in and tuning in today live, go ahead and drop in the comments where you're from. Let me know what's the weather like today where you're from. Man, I have been enjoying this weather the last couple of days. It's I want to say probably it's 61 degrees outside. I'm really enjoying the cooler weather, even though I freeze, which is another side effect we're going to talk about on Mounjaro. But yeah, I've just been really enjoying this weather and just enjoying this fall season that's starting up. It's starting to turn nice outside. The leaves are starting to fall off and change colors, and I just love this. I love the season of fall. I love summer. I love winter because of the holidays. One of them is my anniversary. I love celebrating it with my wife every year. 15 years this next year in January, so I'm super excited about that. But I just like the season fall. It's nice. It's just a nice time to come, wear a hoodie, and enjoy the weather and enjoy the awesome activities that happen. So we have, is it Erlene Williams? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She's from New York, and it is 61 degrees there, so it's about the same here in Kansas. So really, really cool, guys. I'm super excited to see where this channel is going. I've got some great things happening with this channel. And so I'm going to be sharing some things soon, very soon. Some things that I'm going to be showcasing on this channel, and you don't want to miss it. So if you're not a member, it's a good time to become a member. Why do you want to become a member? Well, number one, because it does support the channel. I spend a lot of time putting my efforts and time into research and just time away from my family doing these streams, doing these videos to better educate you on GLP-1s and weight loss and all these other things that I do that are behind the scenes that you don't see. And I absolutely don't get paid any money for these things other than little bits of money that YouTube throws at, content creators that are monetized. The streams, they just, you don't get paid a whole lot of money. It's really not worth the time. So the why isn't necessarily the money. The why is more of the education and trying to make a difference in people's lives. And with that said, it takes money to do that stuff. So it's not about, trying to make money and get rich. It's all about trying to better this channel to better service the community, at least rather this community that is on my channel. And I appreciate every one of you guys. Kat, she's from Washington. She's saying it's sunny out there, 70 degrees. Wow. And so we got Mindy. Mindy tells stories. She's saying a quick hello. It's been interesting watching your journey. So I appreciate that, Mindy. As I said, I enjoy sharing my story. I enjoy sharing my journey. Anything that I can help other people, diabetes, weight loss, it's a big thing to me. I was 300 plus pounds at one time in my life and still deal with diabetes, and I know the struggles of it all. And I am here to do the best I can to support and help any way that I can by educating you and offering you guys things that I find that can help better your life. So with that said, guys, so welcome, so thoughtful for you guys to stop by and give me some of your time on this channel. Uh, again, I apologize for the delay of this show. I try to make it 11 o'clock every Saturday morning, and I don't have a problem if it works better for people if I move it out in the afternoon later. My Saturdays are pretty much free unless I have things going on, and I try to work around this show. Um, but today, again, I had something this morning I was supposed to go to, and so I moved it out. And then I got sidetracked trying to hang a couple of doors, and we only got one door up and still working on the other one. But I did move it out and then had some technical difficulties. So there's a couple things I'm trying to get for this channel for these videos, these streams that'll make it a lot better. But as I said, it takes some money to do, and I'm the only one working in my family as my wife homeschools our kids. It is just a passion. It's a conviction that we feel that we have settled and agreed on. And so it obviously we could have a lot more funds if she was working, but that is just something that we just trust the Lord and we just do what we can. And I try to do the best I can to make that happen. So it will be a delay, but I will get these things that will make the channel better. So if you want to support the channel in any way, I will drop a link below where you can give a donation. It will help me fund some of the things I want to get for this channel. A couple of items. I'm wanting to get a new camera and a new microphone. So it will make things so much nicer, at least quality wise. So with that said, guys, we're going to get right into this. If you can do me a favor, I see we have 3 on here so far. Not a whole lot of people right now, and I'm hoping that we get more to join. But if you could go ahead and like this video right now and share it, maybe it'll draw more people into this stream and they can like and share it, and we can build this community. So we can get right into this. So first of all, as I said before, and I need to get my refill on this, but I am currently on Mounjaro 12.5. I've been on 15. I've lost an incredible amount of weight, but I've had ridiculous side effects with it. Now, I've battled side effects for the last year and a half, taken Mounjaro. Now, the higher the dosage, the more side effects you have and the more severe side effects. So I'm going to get kind of more into my side effects, why I'm enjoying 12.5 better than 15. But before I do, I wanted to show that I am still taking 12.5, and I'm going to take another month of 12.5 and continue to assess my blood sugars. Now, I said on the past in a stream before, or maybe it was a video, that I have the Freestyle Libre sensor 3, and I got off of it, have had a lot of issues with that sensor. But now I don't necessarily have, or I guess I should say, this last sensor that I got, I decided to go ahead and get one just to try it out again. I haven't had any issues with it, but my blood sugars have been maintaining and being pretty good for the most part. So I'm going to continue to stay on 12.5. And I will say that my side effects have kind of gotten better going down to 12.5 from when I was at 15. So with that said, my latest side effect that I've had. Now, I will say that my side effects have been consistent when it comes to constipation and GI issues. I don't have GI issues every single day taking Mounjaro, but there have been times, and it just depends on what I eat too. I know that as I've said before on this channel, I am a Mexican food aholic. I eat a lot of Mexican food. I love it. That's one thing that I will never settle on. I maybe will one of these days if I had to, but for the most part, I try to um, stick with portioning what I eat, and so. But that's one thing that I've had issues with GI problems. I'd eat something and I'd have like a knife in my stomach and it would just kill me. It would go crazy, just in so much pain. I'd be doubled over, and The constipation's been ridiculous. I've done videos on this channel to help with the side effects of this constipation side effects. But you know, the higher fattening food that you eat, it seems like it's more possible to have these constipational uh, issues when it comes to the side effects. Now, I've taken, you know, Marilax or the generic Marilax with my Powerade Zeros, and those kind of worked a little bit. There is a medication that I'm going to be seeing my doctor before long and seeing if I can get on it. And if I do, I will share it with you on this channel. But the latest, as I was going to say, the latest side effect that I've struggled with here lately, and it's been going on for the last month and a half. And if you have the same issues, if you've had the same side effects going on, drop it in the comments. Let me know what you're dealing with as far as the side effects. But if you've specifically had or have now the side effect, and it is dry mouth. I have really bad dry mouth. And, you know, I know that, you know, the more water you drink, supposedly it's supposed to help. And I'm sure it has helped a lot of people. But I've drank a lot of water and I still have dry mouth. And I have cut out different medications thinking that maybe it was the other medications. And the only thing I can come up with, it is from Mounjaro, doing a little bit of research. So I did get something in the mail today that is in this tissue paper. I have not even opened it yet. I don't even know what it looks like. So it's almost like an unboxing in the stream today. So make sure you stay to the end because I'm going to check this out with you guys. I'm going to tell you what this is. I'm going to tell you where you can get it. But I'm going to let you know straight up. I haven't checked it out as far as, you know, even what it looks like. I haven't even tried it to see what it does, if it even works as well as they say it does. But we're going to find out at the end of this stream. So make sure you stay around. Other side effects. One good side effect. Let's talk about good side effects, I guess, for a second. I am not hungry like I used to. I used to eat a ridiculous amount of weight, or ridiculous amount of weight. I have eaten a ridiculous amount of food in the past, and I just don't eat hardly anything anymore. So that's a good thing. It saves on the pocketbook, but it also saves on the weight and it saves on the blood sugar. So I like that. And you know, Carla did say for non-diabetics, be careful. It does lower blood sugar levels. Yes, that is yeah. I would hope that most people would know, and I know sometimes it goes without saying, but we need to say it. If you are non-diabetic trying to lose weight. And a lot of people will be taking the tirzepatide before long when they release it, just like the Wegovy from the semaglutide. You have to be careful because it can lower blood sugar. So you got to be sure that you know that, you know, you might not want to take the fullest dosage because it can lower your blood sugars, and it can get extremely low and dangerous for some people. I know that if you're not a type 2 diabetic or type 1, rather, and you start messing with these drugs, they can really do some serious major damage to you when it comes to you having low blood sugars, where you could have a coma, pass out, all these crazy things. Obviously, it'll affect the way you drive and think, your cognitive functions, all that stuff. So you got to be careful. Good comment, Carla. So with that said, so it stops your hunger for most people. Also, another side effect that I've heard, not so much with tirzepatide, but I've heard a lot of it from semaglutide, and it could be from tirzepatide too, being another GLP-1, is suicidal thoughts. Golly, I'm so sorry, guys. I can't talk today. Suicidal thoughts. A lot of people struggle with suicidal thoughts, you know, and I've heard stories where it's maybe right after they take their dose, within a day or two, maybe 3, where they have the most suicidal thoughts, and then it kind of gets better, and then they take the shot again and they do it again, all over again. I've been fortunate not to have suicidal thoughts. You know, people say, well, can it cause depression? I'm not sure. I've never really been a depressed person. I've had my low times. I've had times where I feel, you know, kind of down, you know, things aren't going right and stuff like that. But I wouldn't really say necessarily that I've been depressed. So if you've been depressed on this medication, I'd like to know. Leave it in the comments. Maybe there's a side effect that I'm not going to mention today. I want you to let me know in the comments what you battle, struggle, or maybe what you have struggled before, and what did you do to combat that side effect? Did you go lower in your dosage? Did you take something to offset that side effect? For me, I'm still trying to figure out the whole cotton mouth per se. So I'll let you know soon what I find out because I'm always researching, trying to find things to help my community. So with that said, the constipation, I already told you I was taking, the uh, Marilax and stuff like that to help combat that. I was taking some fiber pills. I do take fiber powder right now, and I do have a store on Amazon that has the supplements that I take that help combat these offsetting things that get offset when you do take Mounjaro or any GLP-1s, like for your nutrients, your vitamin intake that you need. This will take away from what you need, and I put on my store recommendations of what I've taken and what I currently take that has helped offset that as far as making up the difference when you're losing it on these medications like Mounjaro. So make sure you check that out. I did drop it in the link below as well in the description. Proteins, you want to make sure you're taking a protein if you want to continue to maintain muscle, and try to be active as much as possible. I know that without protein you can lose a lot of muscle mass, and when you lose any type of weight, especially on a medication like this that actually is very, very potent and will help you lose that weight, you want to have something that's going to help with that and slow muscle loss. So protein, whether it just be a regular protein shake that you take once a day, something that you have that protein intake that can help you along the way. And also, I put on there as well, the vitamins that I take, as I told you already, the proteins I take, and also different types of specific vitamins that you need to take to help, like for instance, your joints, omega-3 fatty acids. There's so many of them out there, so many different ones that have different um, potency as far as good quality ingredients. I've listed in the description on my link ones that I could recommend that I feel are really good and potent, and they work great. They have high good quality, and things that I wouldn't take, I would definitely not recommend for you to take because that's just it's something that I just wouldn't do. So we've got the vitamins, and we've got the proteins. We've talked about the hunger suppression, which is a good side effect. We talked about the weight loss, which is a great, great, great side effect. But we've talked about the constipation, the GI issues, and we talked about the cotton mouth that I'm dealing with right now. Maybe you're dealing with it as well. But the next one we're going to talk about is high rapid heart rate. Have you ever had high rapid heart rate? I've heard people say that they've had high rapid heart rate on this medication. It is a thing. It is a common side effect. It happens through this medication. You can get checked if it makes you feel better. If you have heart issues, I would definitely get it checked. If you're a normal, healthy person, I would just keep an eye on it. But it is something to keep in mind that it is a common side effect. And so it's not going to be something that you should really be alarmed by, worrying that maybe you're having a heart attack or something like that. But it is something that you want to keep in mind that it could be from this medication. Another side effect, a lot of people struggle with chills. Now, chills is one that I still battle all the time. Now, I can be in my office and it can feel like it's 70 degrees in there, and I feel like it's like 40 degrees. I will be wearing a hoodie or some type of a jacket when it's 100 degrees outside. That's how much I chill. Are you chilling today, guys? Do you chill? Maybe you're just watching my video today and you're just chilling, but not that way. You're chilling as in you're getting cold. I'm fortunately not chilling right now. I'm just hanging out chilling with you guys. Nah. But anyways, seriously, chills are a big deal. I made a video of this and I've got thousands of people that get on there and watch it, and hundreds of people that comment and say, I thought I was the only one that dealt with chills. I had no idea it had anything to do with Mounjaro. I thought it may have been, nobody talks about it, but I found your video and I'm so glad, I hear this all the time, I'm so glad that I am not the only one that deals with this. So it makes me feel great, guys, to know that I can make a channel with videos to help you know that you are not alone. You are not alone in your side effects and your issues. If you're having issues and it has something to do with this medication, sometimes you won't find the answers through the pharmaceutical place that you buy the medication from. You may not find it on Eli Lilly's website. You may not find it Googling it unless you find a video like mine that shares my personal experience on this medication. And that's a great thing that I love to do, because a lot of people, listen, a lot of doctors can talk about a medication. They can talk about how much it does and how good it is, but listen, it does not necessarily hold a lot of weight if that particular doctor has never taken that medication. If you've never taken a medication before, you can't really talk about really what it does or how good it is, because you've never experienced that medication. You're looking at a guy right here on this channel, Riding the Peptide Show, that is actually taking Mounjaro, Semaglutide's Wegovy. I've taken, or Wegovy, Semaglutide, not Wegovy. I've taken Ozempic. I've taken the Mounjaro. I've taken the Victoza. I've taken the dulaglutide. So anyways, I've taken all of that stuff, guys. Trulicity. I'm so sorry. My mind, I'm just worked up right now because I'm getting tired of hearing all these people talk about these drugs, about how good they are and how bad they are, and they've never even taken it. But you guys are on these medications. We're on these medications. We are driving the way. We are trailblazing through, and we are discovering things and bringing it to the community and letting you know why these happen and what we can do to fix these issues that we are having. So I'm so glad, once again, and I'll say it every day when I do these streams, I'm so glad you guys are part of this community on my channel, because I get to share with you the latest, greatest stuff I find out. You know, if I hear something through the grapevine, I'll share it with you. If it's not true, or it could be true and I don't know, I don't care. I'm just going to let you know. I don't know if it's true, but I'm sharing with you. This is what the news is saying, or this is what's happening. So if you want to stay up to date with the news, if you want to stay up to date with GLP-1s, if you want to stay up to date with side effects and what could possibly help stop these side effects, or new drugs coming out, or a personal testimony here or there, or interviews of different people that's getting their lives changed from these medications, this is the channel for you. Hit that like button and subscribe and join this community. But also, if you haven't liked the video, hit the share button, get this video out. It really does help. Now, we're going to talk about things that help with these side effects. Now, how do we manage these side effects? Are these side effects worth it? This is just going to be my quick answer to that. Is these GI issues for me worth it? Are these days, almost months to weeks, they just blend in with each other, of constipation, of needing to go to the bathroom and not being able to? Is it worth it, guys? Now, this is going to be my simple answer to you. This is my answer. Your answer will look different than my answer, because you are the one that knows how you feel, and you know how you can handle as far as taking any type of pain. For me, I can handle this enough to take it, because my benefits from Mounjaro outweigh the side effects of what I deal with on this medication. For instance, I can deal with constipation every now and then when my blood sugars are under control and my weight's under control and I feel good. I can also deal with the GI issues that come ever so slightly often compared to every day having good blood sugars, and it's just because I've had so bad of blood sugars in my life where they have been outrageously, insanely high, where I could have died. I am okay with the side effects. Now, it stinks sometimes when I had dry mouth, because I just hate the feeling of having dry mouth, but I do know that there's a cure out there. I just need to figure out what it is for me, and I'm going to look for it. But that it would never change the fact of me wanting to get off of Mounjaro. Now, with that said, what you could do is you can try just titrate down with your dosage, like I'm doing. I was at 15. I'm at 12.5. If my blood sugars and my weight does okay, I'll go down to 10, and I'll go down to 5 milligrams if I have to, just to be on that main maintenance dose. But right now I'm okay with 12.5. I feel like my constipation has gotten better, coming down from 15 to 12.5, which is an awesome deal. Really, really awesome. I mean, if I can only express to you how much better it is, I would definitely share in specifics how much better I feel just moving down just to 12.5. But if I go down to 10, I just don't know how the blood sugar and how the weight's going to do as far as coming down. Now, it may be fine, but I'm sure that the side effects are going to get better. It always does, when you go down. So that can help. And also that would be my statement on, is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it to me. It is absolutely hands down worth it to me to stay on Mounjaro because of the side effects. They are unwanted. I don't like them, but I'm telling you right now, I would rather be on this than not be on it, because the side effects of not being on it are way worse than constipation and GI issues and chilling. I can get a jacket. I hate the fact of chilling. I used to stink and get hot all the time, and it just like that started freezing all the time. People think I'm crazy because I'm wearing a jacket or I'm wearing some type of a hoodie or some type of a coat or something. I wear a big old massive down comfort coat, and it's 115 degrees outside. No, I'm kidding when I say that, but I do wear hoodies and I do wear jackets and stuff like that. So it is a legitimate side effect. If you have these, don't feel like you're alone. It is a real thing. How do you manage these? Okay, I've already expressed the fact that I wear a jacket and I wear a hoodie to help manage the chills. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. I have heard people say, well, if you take this or that. I've never experienced it, never done it, so I couldn't tell you. But I just pull out a jacket like old times. You get cold, you pull a jacket out. That's what I do. Usually find that the chilling happens somewhere within a couple of days of the dosage. So you don't have to necessarily worry as much as, how much you would chill as much as you would, within a few days of taking the medication. You might get another few days of not chilling as much. Sometimes you still will chill depending on your chemistry. But that is a way to combat the chills. Okay. Can't really change it unless, there's a medication out there, some type of supplement I have found that will help with that. But a good old jacket does help, and a space heater if you're in an office like me. How do you offset and manage the side effects of dry mouth? Well, as I said, I'm going to share this in a second and see. This may be the next thing that works really well. I don't know, but I'm going to share that in a second. How do you manage the side effects of GI issues as far as that massive knife gutting filling that goes into your stomach? I would say it's just what you eat, your choices of what you eat. I am a glutton for punishment. I like Mexican food and high fatty food sometimes. So if I was to cut those out completely, I probably wouldn't have these issues. So if you are having these issues where your stomach feels like there's a knife going through it, you can't handle it, look back and see what you ate within the last few hours. And if it was a high fatty food that you have eaten, it's probably a good possibility that it has something to do with that. So with that said, I'm going to take a second and I'm going to take my medication. You can see I do have my Freestyle Libre on, and I'm going to just cheat this right in here. You can hear the click. All right. That is my last dose. I'll have to go get some more. 12.5, doing really, really well. How do you manage? Well, another thing I will say, the depression. How do you manage the depression? If you're taking, this medication, you have depression. If you are having suicidal thoughts, the best thing for you to do is go see a doctor. because anytime it's a mental health deal, you absolutely want to be seen by a doctor. You don't want that to go, you know, to go awry. You don't want that to go unnoticed. You know, suicide is a big deal, and you don't want to be in a moment where you just make a wrong decision. So get some help with that, and they will try to find you a medication that would work. You know, you can always, if you're like me, I know a lot of people aren't going to be like that on this channel, but if you're me, I would pray and spend a lot of time with God if I deal with depression. Does that change things? I mean, it changes some things, but if it's a chemical imbalance, you're going to need to get some medication and get some help. With that said, that is what I would do to combat that side effect. Okay, so did I miss one today? Did I miss one that I talked about how to manage? If I have, go ahead and drop in the comments. I usually try to stick to a script, but today's been kind of crazy. But we were going to talk about side effects. We're going to talk about, are they worth it? And we're going to talk about how to manage these. So, all right, guys. So with that said, I'm so glad that you guys stayed to the end, because today we're going to talk about, and this is not an endorsement for this company. I'm not endorsed. I'm not getting paid by this company. It is strictly something that I just happened to get in the mail today. And I wanted to showcase it on this channel and share it with you and let you know that I'm going to take it and try it out and see how it works. Now, this is from Canada. I got this from Canada today, and it is called Zero Strip. See that? Zero Strip. That's how you spell it. Xero Strip. And again, this company is from Canada. And I've never opened it. See, it's still in this. So we're going to open it, and we're going to see what I have today. So in the package, it's got the Zero Strips. And it says, you deserve a vacation from dry mouth. Zero Strip says, thank you for your interest in Zero Strip and your sample request. So you might be able to reach out and get a sample to try these. Zero Strip, our objective is to alleviate dry mouth symptoms for sufferers all over the world with improved swallowing, eating, and a better quality of life. Dry mouth is a very individual condition. Every person is affected uniquely, and their reactions to different products are diverse. Some may like our product, some may not. Both of those groups are valuable, and their feedback is welcomed and appreciated. Our main goal is to be the brand that listens and learns from our customers. To provide constructive feedback, please fill out this online questionnaire at zerostrip.com. So this is what it looks like. Just one strip, 8 hours of relief. Man, wouldn't that be nice if you have cotton mouth like myself? 8 hours of relief. It says, number one, you have a full strip you put in your mouth. Number two, vertical strip, half strip, vertical half strip. You just do them different ways in your mouth. And then you just relax and just let it sink in. And for 8 hours, you're supposed to have you're supposed to not have dry mouth. So we'll see what happens, guys. So I'm going to check these out this week, and make sure you tune in on the stream live show next Saturday. I think we might move it back to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll let you know this week. Let me know in the comments what works best for everybody. And the main consensus will make sure we happen to do it at that time. 300 milligrams of this medication right here. See that? Lasts for up to I can't even read. Lasts up to 8 hours, not 3 hours. Stimulates saliva production to alleviate dry mouth. So anyways, guys, I'm excited to check this out. Again, this is the sample. I did get some more too to try out. This is the mint flavor. So I'm not even for sure if they even have a different flavor. So if you don't like mint, they might have another flavor. I don't know. But again, stay tuned to the next live show next Saturday. If you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button. As I've said before, it does help this video get out. If you know anybody that would benefit from having these videos to watch, make sure you share that with them, because that's what the channel is about. I plan on doing some more videos this week about Mounjaro, some different things that I've come up with and things that I think will be helpful for you. And so, with that said, guys, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you continue to enjoy the weather. I really appreciate your time coming on and checking out the stream today. It does mean a lot to me. I know that time is valuable. And so, again, if you'd like to become a member, you can become a member at the link below. You'll get certain perks. I'm getting a membership here together, enough people where I'm going to start doing a members only chat. So that will be starting very soon. So that means basically you can still watch the stream, but you won't be able to comment or anything. Only if you're a member, you'll be able to comment in the streams. Also, it'll be a members only chat as well, where you will only be able to watch certain videos that I post that are exclusive. And I mean exclusive where you don't want to miss them, that are only eligible for members. So again, it's a small fee a month, very cheap, cheaper than you probably buy coffee, but it supports the channel and you get some cool perks that most people don't get. So anyways, you feel like you're doing a great job being a part of the membership, being a part of the channel. You feel like you're a part of the support and you also get something back in return. And so hopefully it'll be better content and better entertainment than a thing of coffee that you'll drink and it'll be completely gone and you'll forget about it. So anyways, Nicholas, what's up, man? Good to have you today. Hope you're having a great day, enjoying this weather. So guys, thank you so much again. I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next stream. See you later, guys.